Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Top Mythic we're playing JUND Attrition, really building all around Liliana of the Veil. 3 mana Planeswalker, plus to have each player discard a card, and minus to have the opponent sack a creature. So, on the plus side, our goal is to get cards out of our own hand, so that we are not affected by the downside of the plus ability, so that we're only having the opponent discard cards every turn. And one of the ways you can do that is by running lots of adventures like the Mosswood Dread Knight, of course, and then also the only red card in the deck, Questing Druid, who for 1 and a red you can seek the beast at instant speed, exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next end step. You can play those cards. It's only 1 red card in the deck. The splash isn't too hard to achieve with a decent mana base, and yeah, it's not bad. 2 mana instant speed to draw 2 cards effectively, and comes with a body on the backside that grows with all your black spells and can finish the opponent off, is actually pretty decent and really adds even more to the grind potential of this deck. So between the Questing Druid going off to exile, the Mosswood Dread Knight going off to exile, and Underdog being happy in the graveyard anyway, almost everything in your deck can happily be discarded to Liliana if it's in your hand, and if it's on adventure, then it dodges that completely. Rest of the deck is largely removal. 4 Cutdown is essential. 4 Go for the Throat hits almost everything except for artifacts like the Flesh Gorger. Virtue Persistence is very good, doesn't kill everything, but can kill a lot of small things, and in combination with Cutdown can even kill big creatures like a Flesh Gorger. So that'd be pretty expensive to target twice, but you can -3/-3 something and then cut down to finish it off. And then Liliana kind of rounds out the removal package. If you don't have Go for the Throat, there's some things you absolutely have to kill, and Liliana can help do that if that's the only creature on their side of the battlefield. A little bit of Trespasser for Graveyard Hate. Glissa, because this card is extremely strong. 1 Flesh Gorger, because I like having the option to get it back with Virtue late game as it is a powerhouse, and then 4 Sheldred to round out the anti-aggro package. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw, we can manage this. Master Will! Okay. White. Do nothing. Good. Tap land. Azorius. Okay. Give him the Underdog. See if they want to counter that. Virtue of Loyalty. Alright, what do we have against? Azorius Knights. Esper. Azorius. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. They're not really going to have Graveyard Hate. Invasion of Gobekon. Okay, take the Trespasser here, maybe. Maybe they really don't like Shelly. Take Shelly. Questing Druid. I mean, the Trespasser is annoying to interact with. Yeah, I think we'll get the Trespasser down here. Plus, they don't know what that card is yet. Submit 0, thank you. So this flips... Wow, another Gobekon. Okay, they can take the Questing Druid here. We can just run out the Underdog, though. They do not have Emperor mana open. More land for us. Yeah, I think you just run out the Underdog here. We'll get the Foundry down. Could be important at some point. Mastermind. Okay. Let's get in there. Down to 14, we draw up. They get to attack down to Gobekon. And they get to draw off that, which is pretty good for them. It's about time for us to draw removal. Let's see if they can get a +1 counter. Ooh, it's a lot of knights. Okay. That's going to be an issue very quickly. Go after the first Gobekon. We need more than a cut down. Maybe it's a Moss Knight draw to start. Well, if we're gonna, we might as well bin you first before we start drawing extra cards. And then we can Mosswood. More land. Really need too much red in general. I guess we can have him trade into us. Alright, let's see what you got. We have a lot of land this game. They go for attacks. They probably flash in an Emperor, give someone first strike. They're going to kill this thing no matter what. So do you want to lose the Trespasser to the Emperor is the question. Flipping is bad though. I think if we can trade as much as we can, it's good. These are all going to become 3/3s basically. So we can lose the Trespasser here, I guess. Ah, no Emperor at all. Okay, that's pretty huge for us. Sack this thing, give everyone hexproof. Fairy as well, comes in tapped. A little bit tight on blue. The next invasion, alright. You got it, buddy. Okay, so we can either get Sheldred Wincon going, or we can keep kind of drawn to removal. They can always sack this thing to get indestructible. I think getting Shelly down is not awful at all. I guess if you want to play the Dread Knight back, it has to be this turn, though. Okay. Maybe this is unnecessary. With one of these guys. Might have been better just to Shelly that turn. Just to start to put on the pressure. I think no attacks here again. Yeah, I think Shelly would have been better. I mean, if we'd hit removal, it might have changed the equation a little bit, but we didn't hit any removal. Here's another freaking invasion. Okay. Wow. What a draw. Alright, we'll block like this. They don't even kill it this turn, which is nice. Glissa's decent. They're gonna flip Teferi soon, though. I don't even remember what Teferi does. Nice control, get +1/+0. Draw a discard. Shuffle a non-land permanent away. That's pretty bad for Sheldred. We can play a whole bunch of blockers this turn, though. Can definitely do that. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, here's a Glissa as well. Okay. Circle of Loyalty time. Let's see if they attack at all or just sit and get bigger. They run into us. If we can get Glissa to get through to the Virtue of Loyalty, that'd actually be pretty big. Okay, each you. Only goes down to 2. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, if we can keep Teferi away, we do need some removal. We've looked at a lot of cards. Some removal would be great. Not removal. Keep drawing. I think we're going to be okay here, though. If they let us hit with Glissa, then we just take out the Virtue of Loyalty, which is pretty good. We can always give everyone indestructible off the light array. Let's take a Druid Exile. I'm looking for removal. There's so much in the deck. Cut down, outscaled. A big Shelly, though, I'll take for cheap. Who's left here? Can chump block with one of these guys. I don't think attacking with Glissa is that bad. They can block and use the array now. We'll eventually hit the next Glissa. Okay, they untap. That's fine. Yep. Sack the light shields. It's fine, Glissa dies. Down to 11. Wedding announcement, okay. Go after the next Gobekon, which makes sense against more removal. We can't block the flyer. But they are going to be under some life total pressure soon. That's the only attacker this turn. It's some cards. We need to do a little bit better here. That's a good card. Creatures you control. So we can get rid of the Virtue of Loyalty or the other one this turn. That's huge for us. I think getting rid of the Light Shield Array now is good. Eventually we will hit removal. And as long as we can trade with their stuff, we have so much value that we can still outground them. That's okay. They're out of basics. Interesting. All right, let's get a Baby Questing Druid down. It's okay. And a tap land. And a Knight. No attacks. Eventually we'll draw in to go for the throat. Eventually we can pick this stuff off. But they do get to Fairy this turn. So they can tuck away the Sheldred, we can play the backup Sheldred. Just you, moving slowly. Okay, yeah, so I think they tap everything and tuck the Shelly away, is what I guess. Oh, they go for the emblem. Interesting. That's a little strange to me, I think. Another blocker. Backup Shelly. Okay, so we can throw this Shelly away pretty easily. Maybe Shelly and Questing Druid this turn. They do finally have the Emperor. That's interesting. Can't stop that. Unless they go first strike on someone. Just exile it. Okay.
My judgment is fun.
Cut down does nab someone. Go for the throat. Is not bad here. Ward 2. I wanted to play Shelly from hand. We don't have to do that this turn, although it would be nice. It's probably better to go for the throat the flyer. Pay Ward 2. Maybe actually still play out Takenuma. Okay, they untap, fine. Alright, that's pretty nice. We can also cut down this guy here, which isn't bad either. And we have enough attackers to die on the crackback, which is not where you want to be. So I think you just sit and block on the way back. I think I'll hold the land. Okay. Draw 2. In 2 lands. Another flyer is interesting. First strike there. Okay, easy chumps there. Everyone going face. So I think you easily chump here. Take 4. First strike damage. They can still -3 to tuck to Fairy. Draw a card, flip. The next go for the throat isn't bad here. think I'd like to play Shelly, though, and just draw some cards and play some things. Single ward isn't that bad. Can play one more and still go for the throat. Need to play out Takanuma for that to happen. Backup Sheoldred, can't complain too much about that. Okay, I'm gonna play Takanuma here. We have a lot of Sheoldreds. I want to go for the throat, but we might need it for the flyer. So let's just chump with a Dread Knight again. Okay, we have not turned the corner yet. We've drawn a lot of cards, but it's not enough yet. Flyer's gonna hurt. Again, they can tuck the Sheoldred here with the Teferi and get a fresh Teferi. I think that's what they'll do. Maybe they'd have to tap untap creatures. Maybe that means they won't attack this turn. Down to 9. More blockers for us to deal with. Minus again. More first strike. It's an easy chump there. Okay, this is interesting. We have pretty good blocks here. Chump the first striker. Kill one of you. Double block here. It's okay. Alright. No flash and Emperors. We can keep running back Dread Knights. Drop to 7 though. It's a little scary. Draw, untap. Liliana, sack a creature. That's pretty good. And we have go for the throat. We're missing one land though. Still, I think you go for all these things here. Start here. Then Liliana. Maybe we can get a Mishra's Foundry in there this turn and play back one of the Dread Knights. Sack a creature. See if they can flash in the Mastermind. They might actually be able to. Oh, okay. Can't stop that. That's too bad. Okay, they're actually looking at lethal here if they keep the Emperor alive. So you actually have to draw into something better. Okay, I think it has to be a draw. It's not any better. I think that's it. I think that's game. We can't beat that unless they make a mistake and they don't see lethal off the Wandering Emperor plus. That is too bad. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Could not quite grind there. We needed more removal. We needed to go for the throats way earlier. Even the cut downs early. Any kind of draw engine to cut down would have been very good. Okay, so swing in here for lethal. Overkill. Overkill. We're tapped out.
Watch for intruders.
I like to think I'm good at thinking.
Okay, I mean, they're acting as if they're not going face here. They don't go face. They don't end the game. Okay. Well, that's interesting. They get back the next Teferi. Trigger. Oh, they don't untap Teferi. Interesting. Cut down's too small at this point. Again, you need the answer to the flyer. You should lose here. I mean, they should have won last turn, but they didn't for some reason. But we can't even draw any more cards. Yeah, there's just, I think you scoop. I think you scoop. We can't get there. We can't get there. We were unable to grind through, did not hit enough good removal early, so I'll scoop. I have nothing else to do here. On the draw with a lovely looking hand here. We'll keep this. Tomeo. Playing black. No one drop. See if he give us a cut down target. Went with the hesitation. Gumdrop Poisoner. Okay, they came prepared for aggro. Do nothing. Okay, they just Dread Knight here. Draw up. Land is fine. Also Golgari. Trespass. Easy Liliana minus. Nothing in the graveyard. Alright, sack a creature. Battle of Attrition has begun. Tap land. Gumdrop, easy cut down. I think we go Dread Knight draw. Cut down. Let's see what we draw first. Land would be good. Land is good. Virtue's a great win con. Backup Liliana is honestly solid. I guess they're going to cottage this turn and take out Liliana, so we can keep the backup Liliana. But she's never going to have an easy target now against the cottage. Let's just spin the land here. Virtue could still be useful against bigger things. Cut down's a little bit cheaper though. How are we going to kill the 4/4? Need something better. I think we're going to save Virtue. And I think we're just going to cut down here. We can wait till their turn. We think they'll power up the cottage, but they don't have to. Ooh, they don't. That's great. That was huge. I am surprised they give it to us. If they run Hexproof, I will jump out the window. Nope. Okay, I'm going to sit in my seat. They missed the opportunity to kill Liliana. And now we can play out a bunch of blockers. Terra Sunder. Alright, so they had an answer anyway. Go for the throat. Alright, so don't want to play out Liliana now, really. Especially without more land. I think it's just double Knights or Sheldred here. Knights are great, though. If they have more removal, it's really not effective against us. We're going to need a turn where we can play Liliana and then hold open, go for the throat for the cottage. We can cut you down, but we'll play you back. Shelly. Okay. Let's see if we hit land. They are basically tapped out here. We're pretty confident in this part. Still don't have to run out Liliana yet. You could draw and try to hit land, and then go Liliana minus, hold cut down, go for the throat. Alright, we hit land anyway. Alright, so it's not a Liliana turn. It's probably just a Dread Knight turn. Keep getting value. Opponent's out of cards, we got a fistful here. Okay, opponent ropes us out. They're pretty upset that we were able to outgrind them. No attacks is fine here, because you can just block the cottage and then play it back. Alright, no problem. Got to catch up on some work emails. Opponent ropes us out. It's all good. On the play, we'll keep this. Tap land. Raffine's Tower. Are they going to go way over the top? I don't know. We'll get an underdog here. Druid's not bad. But ideally we save it for value. If we ever hit red on time. Faithful Mending. Breach. Been 2 breaches. That's scary. Alright, well, I think you get Glissa in there. More so than the Liliana Plus. Jace, that's interesting. Plus onto the Glissa, but you do sacrifice it, almost. Go for the throat. We don't have red to get the Druid moving, so I guess it's just Liliana Plus. Can't get combat damage onto the Glissa somehow. So just that then. I think we'll plus away the backup Liliana. I don't know if you need go for the throat, but Are they Rafine? What are they? They're Breach. They're really over the top. I don't know if you need backup Liliana in this matchup, though. We'll hold on to go for the throat. Consider. Wow. Alright, they're really pretty funky here. Edict. Sack a Planeswalker. Okay, only one mana open. Looks like Jace. We'll plus onto Glissa again, but we can take it out at least. Cut down. Not helpful. Really not helpful. Jace down. They could sweep soon. I don't even think you run anything else out here. I think you just wait like a sucker with 3 lands. Yeah, there's the sweeper. Not surprising. You get to draw. There's the land for the questing druid. That's actually not bad. Okay. Trespasser is kind of worth it, just to slow them down a little bit. I'm good for that here. Take the mending. Just get whatever little value we can. Well, the opponent only has a couple cards left in hand. Opponent has exactly the cards in hand they need, but at least the questing druid can kind of get us back in the game, I think. Tap land. And we could straight up take this. We can't power up the cottage. They could have Elspeth's Smite. I think we can start with a druid. See what's up. Land is good. Liliana's not bad either, actually. We'll probably run that out. Let's see if we can get the attack through an Elspeth Smite. Take the Deluge. Good. Here comes Liliana. Oh, 2 blockers, yeah. Here comes Liliana. Plus, I think drop off, go for the throne. Or maybe even cut down. Been a milling Mindbreaker. Alright, so they are Azoria's mill here. See if they go for Liliana or face. They go for Liliana, alright. Mill half our deck. That's interesting. We'll get a lot of underdogs. We're down to 22 cards though. Alright, so we have to win before Jace just annihilates us. There's a little bit of pressure here now. I think this puts on a good amount of pressure. At some point we can swing it with underdogs every turn as well. No good creatures down here. We can take some of our stuff though for more damage. I mean, as nice as Glissa is, I don't think we're going to Takenuma. In fact, it's already played out, so let's just get extra damage. Down to 9. Okay, let's see that next sweeper. Down to 7. With 2 underdogs and a creature land. It's not a bad place to be. Farewell. Less thrilled about that, I'll tell you. I think you start here, though. We could hit an untapped land, which would be big. I would love that. Come on, baby. Untap land. Yeah, and a Sheldred, actually. I'll take both. Pressure on. Draw up down to 5. We're getting close to lethal off the cottage. Farewell again. Okay. Fast land. Alright. Looks like it's Druid Cottage time. Creature lands for the win. Drop to 1. Okay. You need to answer the Druid and have an answer for the cottage. Or win. You could win. You could Jace somehow. Double Jace. I don't know. They also have a creature land to block now. They have a Mindbreaker too. Half their library though. They can't do that and Jace this turn. They mend again. Up to 5 life. They can no longer power up the fortress. Okay, well, they can't Emperor. They can't Fortress. Scoop! Alright, let's go. On the draw, we can make it work. Be nice to have an untapped black, though. Mono red. Kumano. Liliana. Okay, we're gonna need black. Let's see what the 2-drop is. Okay, they take their sweet time, play a second land. Seems like a good strategy. We hit the next black source. That's nice. I think you just hold open double cut down here. Whatever we play is going to die to Lightning Strike anyway. So let's not. Flip the Kumano. We could double cut down in response to one Monstrous Rage. Let's see what else they have here, though. Godric. Okay, well, you're going down for sure. And then we can Liliana minus the Godric away. They don't attack. They're shockingly slow for mono red. They're really taking their sweet time. You've already played land for turn. You can't do anything else. You gotta go face, my man. Okay. They hit the attack all button. Feels good. Go for throat's fine. I think you'll still Liliana minus. Just be more mana efficient. Down to 14. Always scary. See if they're willing to devote resources to attacking Liliana, or if they just have the Kumano to pick it off for free. We're hanging in there, though. 4th land. They go after Liliana. That's okay. That's 2 more points of life. Pass to us more Lightning Strike in hand, it seems. We can run out a underdog. And maybe even a Dread Knight? I mean, they don't have any creatures, otherwise they would have played them, right? Just a lot of play with fire. So we'll run you out as well. Take a life. Down to 13. Let's see where the burn spells go. They go face this time. Down to 10. Do nothing. They decide not to play with fire. I think they just have full control on. I don't really know what they're doing. Well, we'll Liliana plus here. I guess leave the land back. Down to 9. It's not great. Alright, what's in that hand?
And I don't appreciate it when people touch my goodness.
Frenzy. Take the Dread Knight. Okay, we can't play it this turn. That's fair. Fire the face. Okay. One to the bottom's good. We can't play the Dread Knight regardless. Hold back to defend Liliana. Land. Alright. So we have to win here. Pretty soon. I think you can bin the land. We actually can play the Dread Knight here. Okay. Druid's not bad. I don't know if you plus Liliana or not. I don't even know if it's that helpful at this point. Let's just hold cut down here. Maybe we hold Questing Druid instead. I don't want to take any more pain land damage, really. It's another land. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I'll take my draws. Give me a Shelly. Trespasser is enough. Another Dread Knight. Okay. Happy to play you. Creature gets life. Lightning Strike is also decent. They scoop. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take the win. On the play, let's keep this. We don't have any green for the backside of the Questing Druid yet, but that's okay. Mono red. Phoenix Chick. Alright, I think you hold go for the throat here. Good Virtue right now, though. Nab the life. No, let's go for the throat something. Okay, as good as target as any. You can die. Trespass next turn. Cool, last fast land. Trespass here. Crucial card to the deck. A little bit of life, keep the graveyard clean. Keep pesky chicks away. Scoundrel. Are you going counter on the chick? Are you taken to the skies? Monstrous Rage will not stop the Virtue here, though. And we have it all, don't we? Don't think you Druid now. You could Druid on their end step, actually. That's pretty fine. Let's definitely Virtue you. And we can attack and hold cut down and the Druid. Okay. Devastator for 2. I mean, I think you just eat this. I don't think this is crazy pressure. Drop to 16 against mono red. Druid up. Glissa and another Druid. So ideally you play both those this turn. I think you just slam Druid number 1. Ooh, don't have the green for Glissa. Nope, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Let's get an underdog, and I think we'll bin the Devastator now before Monstrous Rage comes out. Bottlenecked on green, that's okay. Swing here, net the life gain again. Back up to 17 against mono red. Kumano. Swing in. Trade the Druid for Monstrous Rage. Trade the underdog for Monstrous Rage. That's fine. Yeah. No problem, down to 14. Liliana is good here. She is good. Good enough. Get both these guys going. I'm not even sure you attack at this point.
This is my home, and I don't. We all have things we'd rather forget.
Life only gets worse from here on out. Liliana's really good. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.